The one in the lobby. And 31. African food here, it's American food out there. So remember, there's another bar on this side and there's a bar on that side. Go ahead and have another bar on this side and there's a bar on that side. Go ahead and have some fun.
Thank you. We are in Senegal, West Africa. Thank you for having us. Thank you, Manny. Super. Let's see you all the way from Senegal. And thank you for from Senegal. This is Belekani, and we live in Los Angeles, California.
When the sun goes down and ain't nobody around, I'ma be there. And when you're trying to find forever and you're looking in the clouds, I'ma be there. And when it seems that all hope's gone and all lost is lost, yeah. And when you look up in the stars, hoping I can fly where you are, I'ma be there. And when the sun goes down and ain't nobody around, I'ma be there. And when you're trying to find forever and you look up in the clouds, I'ma be there.
For you, Maya. All for you, Maya. All for you. All for you. All for you. All for you. You're crazy African fuck. She's like, I don't.
This right here, tell me what goes out to everyone that has lost someone that they truly love. Come on, check it out. Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. I laced the track, you locked the flow. So far from hanging on the block for dough. Notorious, they got to know that life ain't always what it seemed to be. Words can't express what you mean to me. Even though you're gone, we still a team. Through your family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometime, the night they took my friend. Try to black it out, but it plays again. When it's real, feeling's hard to conceal. Can't imagine all the pain I feel. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you're still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to break.
Another day is gone. I'm still all alone. How could this be? You're not here with me. You never said goodbye. Someone tell me why did you have to go and leave my world so cold? Every day is
where I keep you, friend. Memories give me the strength I need to proceed, strength I need to believe. My thoughts big, I just can't define. Wish I could turn back the hands of time. Us in the six, shop for new clothes and kicks. You and me taking flicks, making hits, stages they receive you on. Still can't believe you're gone. Give anything to hear half your breath. I know you still living your life after death.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the day when you went away. What a life to take, what a bond to.
Okay, Papa said I can't get him when he's supporting his jaw.
I'm blackish, so that's
You're blackish?
Yes, black.
You're black Irish. I love it. Papa got on his Burberry. He over here
Black
studying.
Irish by way of Sierra Leone.
First person for reflections, Mr. Rodney. I'm so sorry, Mr. Rodney M. I did not know his last name. I'm so sorry. Please everyone welcome Mr. Rodney Mew.
Good afternoon. My name is Rodney here, and honestly, I didn't think I could do this. I met Michael Stafford in secondary school, and we became great friends. But it was the most unlikely pair because I was a Freetown boy. You know, I go out and hang out, all festivities, and he was a village boy. And he never gravitates to be a city boy. He stays in the village no matter what. So it's amazing that they're alone. We visit each other, and occasionally we walk all over London. To the south was beach, to the north, mountains. But the only mischievous thing that we did was to try to play soccer at golf. The 1 minute that's prohibited, and the proprietors usually call the police and they were raided. But we went anyway because it was nice grass and shade. But anyway, it never happened. He did tell me how to escape. He said just run through the woods, go through some yards, you may have to jump some fences. There might be some dogs, but we still went anyway, but it didn't happen. Well, by hanging out, visiting each other, I knew we'd indulge me in this. I met a girl in my neighborhood, and he introduced me to one in London. So it was very convenient. Now we can visit more. Then one day I went to see him. He told me I met a girl. I said, well, you know, what's strange about it? It was head over here. So when we tried to go up and down Regent's Road, we can't find this girl because her mother, Mr. Nick, will always be on the balcony staring at us. Telling me, don't look up, she's looking at us. Finally, I saw Annie coming up. She said, come here. There she is standing by the building. And I took one look at Annie. The first words that came from her mouth said, that dry killing, that skinny girl. And so you guys know the rest of the story. You know, they're married and then you have to tell you this person. But I watched changes in my. In the beginning, we had family fun. We traveled. I was a godfather to okay, then I'll say, I would like to thank Annie and all the children and the grandchildren for putting so much effort and make Michael life so easy these last 16 years. I saw him a few days before he passed, and may his soul rest in peace till we meet again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mew, and I apologize for everyone who's coming up for reflections. We are on a time crunch. We have to get out of here by 3. So when you come up, you have a 3-minute limit. I'm so sorry. And with that, this is Barbara Roberts. We welcome you to the stage. Mrs. Barbara Roberts. Are you still in the building? Last call, Mrs. Barbara Roberts, to the stage. Thank you. Everyone give her a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, I think we're so full. Anyway, I'm Barbara Roberts, as you heard just now, and my husband is Ernest Roberts, better known as Koso, to most people who know him here. And he is unable to come, and so Annie asked me to say a few words on his behalf for Mike. Well, Mike and Ernest, they have been very close friends to the point where they're brothers. And for my daughter, it's Uncle Mike. And so we are just so very, I'm so humbled to be here to share a few words on his behalf. My husband has been sick for over 4.5 years or so, and it's getting increasingly worse. And so I just wanted you to know that with time, it's getting harder. Since August, he was in hospital for he was in hospital 3 times since August, and he's hanging in there. He's hanging in there by God's grace. And I just want to say a few words on behalf of the family, and I'm going to really, truly narrow this down. Mike, for me and my daughter, and my 3 sons, he's Uncle Mike. And for Ernest, that's his brother. We would have it no other way. I have some words, if your teacher is here, to describe Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike was a great man, and I'm sure you all would agree with me. He was a one-of-a-kind person. He was kind, helpful, generous, compassionate, industrious, caring, and we can go on and on. And when I first met Mike, it was the year before I got married, and Ernest took me over to his house, and Annie and Mike both made me feel so welcome. And he was the best man at our wedding, and after that, it was just family. And so Mike and Ernest had many, many times together, listening to music, of course. And he came to the house, and so many times he would do so many jobs for us, and he's been so kind. And when Mike got sick, I remember the start. He came down from the house at the back, and his and he was not feeling well that day, and he said he doesn't feel like he's touching the floor, the ground. And then from then on, we know that there was a sickness, and then him and Ernest was always there to help him, to support him, as Annie said in the past, because they do support us. And so I just wanted to quickly encourage Annie, because as Ernest has been sick so long, she calls and she always encourages me, and so I know that she has been the best example as to how I should treat and take care of my husband. And so Annie, I thank you. You have been a good example. And so to the family, children and grandchildren, I just want to read one verse that helps me to stay strong. And here it is, Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you, this from the Bible, be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And so each day I face each day knowing that God is with me. So I want to thank everybody, and I want to thank Annie for being an example for me.
I'm so sorry, but they gave me 2 minutes, so please. I'll give you a notice. I'm so sorry. It's not me.
I know, we would like to apologize. The venue's like at 3, we gotta, and we have so many beautiful reflections to get through. So I'm so sorry that your speech is going to be rushed just a little bit so we can make sure everyone has their space. And with that, I'd like to introduce Dr. Tom Spencer Walter to the stage. Dr. Tom Spencer Walters.
Good afternoon, everybody. You're not listening to me. Good afternoon, everybody. Don't count down on my 3 minutes, please. We're here to celebrate the life of a cherished brother and friend who has a very good heart, very indulgent heart, and a wonderful personality. For the 30 years that we have known him, he has been a very compassionate man, selfless, giving, and believed in family very, very strongly. And that was one of the things that adhered us to him. I remember, and let me just briefly tell you about this story, the Northridge earthquake in 1994. We were right in the epicenter area, that is at the university, California State University, Northridge. And when the earthquake hit, we were just about a day or so to travel to the University of Zimbabwe in Southern Africa. And it was such a violent earthquake that we lost so many things. And when it was over, about 5 or 10 minutes, we couldn't even find a place to get down because the steps, the stairs, and all of those were compromised. Finally, at 4 a.m. in the morning, we had to come down on our pajamas with the children and wait for some help because the building had been condemned. We didn't know what to do. And given the fact that we were in transit, the only person we could call was Mike. And when we did, he was already on the job working. And we told him about our dilemma, and he said, don't worry about it. He left that job that he was doing and came to Northridge
to get us. And it was a good thing that he did, because an hour later, no one was allowed to get into the building. And we had 9 suitcases ready to go to Zimbabwe, and we would not have been able to make that trip at all. And due to his friendship and commitment, we were able to do it. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Mike was not just a friend, he was part of the family. And I remember the days that the families took trips. We went to Las Vegas, Laughlin, on cruises. And also when we had the Christmas parties and New Year's Eve party, Mike and the late Mrs. Tripina, they were the ones who would plan, and Mike was always willing to host the parties when no one else could. And like I said, he was also very adventurous. When we went to South Africa, Mike and his family, Annie and the late LG, they all went to visit us in South Africa. And boy, we had a good time. We made trips from Cape Town after visiting historic sites like Robben Island, Cape Table Mountain. And then we took that scenic journey from Cape Town way up to Joburg, and we stopped, on many historic sites, visited Nelson Mandela's home, and also Winnie Mandela's current residence then. So the families shared great memories together, and Brother Mike, as we call him, those memories still remain with us. And you have been a legendary figure, not only to us, but also to other families and the Sierra Leone community as well. So we love you, and Annie and the kids. You guys always would be family to us. We cherish those memories. Gone too soon. We miss you. Thank you.
Stage, we have Dr. Gabriel Cole. Dr. Gabriel Cole.
Nati no le puela. Nati no le puela. Nati no le puela. Puela.
Like I know you're hearing music on the top. I actually said that to the guest. Good afternoon, everybody.
No, that's my uncle.
I have to recognize the fact that we have some finite amounts of time at our disposal this afternoon. But nonetheless, I think 3 minutes is unfair to Mike and to us, because we want to really eulogize Mike, but let's give it to Mike. Because if you're not hearing, Mike is close to my mouth. I think we're going to talk to Mr. DJ. But as I was saying, in all seriousness, Mike was a very important person, somebody who not only exuded joy for life, but also to somebody who was caring, to somebody who was empathetic, somebody who actually could, really quite frankly, pay close attention to community. There's not much I can talk about that has not already been said. Mike's integrity comes to mind. I read a little tribute in the booklet. Mike's integrity was what really attracted him to me when I first came to Southern California. I was visiting from Northern California, I was going to school. And I joined, or at least I observed, the Association of Sierra Leoneans in Southern California. And Mike happened to have been treasurer of the group at the time. And Mike's integrity actually stood out quite clearly, because without trying to cast aspersion on other people who were aspiring to holding executive positions within this Union Association, Mike's integrity saved the association, because there are people who were not necessarily, quite frankly, enamored to the question of integrity. Mike held the fort. Mike actually did not participate in some of the shenanigans, to say the least, that was going on with the finances of the community of the association. And I actually got very much attracted to Mike because of that integrity. But I will try not to really hold fault, but at least to hold ground, because much has been said and I have very limited amount of time. But I actually cannot leave this stage without paying tribute to Annie. Some have said Annie. I'm clear. Annie? Annie actually is a model of strength. Somebody who really, quite frankly, is the epitome of not just faith, not just loyalty, but somebody who really, quite frankly, exuded great strength. And I just simply end on the note that when Mike passed away, and my wife Khadija and I went to visit Annie, Annie was full of life. Annie was celebrating Mike's passing, but not, I think I misspoke there. Annie was celebrating Mike's life at that particular point in time. So I asked her indulgence to ask her a question. I said, Annie, have you found time or stop to grieve? And Annie burst into tears. I asked the question very deliberately because I knew she was holding something back. And she cried just a minute or two. But I wanted her to really understand that crying doesn't make you any weaker. Crying is cathartic. In fact, I talked to Mikey just now, earlier, and I told him, of course, that his speech earlier this evening or this afternoon was quite cathartic. Mikey let out things that ought to have been let out. And of course, I remember Mikey when he was, I'm not going to embarrass you all anyway, you know, but I know, of course, that indeed Mike and Mikey, we are similar personalities, except that Mike is much more outgoing than Dad was, you know. But I wouldn't hold Mike too long. I'll end on a note that, of course, as Mike was a model of citizenship, a model of community, I can only end by noting that may life perpetual shine for Mike. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And with that, I'd like to bring Mr. Ben G. I'm so sorry. Gubondo. Mr. Ben Gubondo. Let's give it up for him.
Good afternoon, everybody. I have to apologize to you that I'm not going to be able to come up to the podium over there because I have a sore knee. Last night, I was talking to someone, a friend of mine. I said, tomorrow, I am going to be paying homage to a brother that have passed away. And we are going to be doing it culturally. And they said, what? You are going to, I mean, you're going to have the boy perform? I thought, is he a member of the, boy group or what? For our society? And I said no. And this speaks to the character of the person whose memory we're going to celebrate. He was a man that belonged to no tribe. He was a man that mixed very well in the community. I remember when we moved down here, and we formed the Association of Sierra Leoneans. Mike joined voluntarily. He performed so well that we had to give him a position. when we decided to form the Transatlantic Organization, a financial organization, we had so much confidence in Mike that we made him our treasurer. Mike never, ever misappropriated a dime. Mike left an indelible impression on many of us. And this is why today, in spite of the ill health, I am here to say that Mike, we miss you. Wherever you are, may the Lord grant you eternal rest. Thank you very much, Annie, for giving me the opportunity to say a word or two on behalf of my brother. Be strong. It's not going to be easy without Mike, but be strong, and the Lord will help you. To all the members of the bereaved family, our condolence. Condolence from my beloved wife who could not make it here today, and the rest of the family. May God help us all. Thank you.
Mr. Andrew Josiah, it's your turn. Oh. Y'all just want to see me walk.
Good afternoon, everybody, friends, relatives, and family members. I've heard everything that everybody has said, and so I'm not really going to repeat. I'm just going to add to it. Two things I need to add to it. One is the celebration itself, be able to bring it up for intelligent, hard-working lady Annie. We praise you, we thank you, we appreciate you. The two stories I'm going to bring since nobody brought up is biblical, from King Samuel. In King Samuel, there was something written about King David. King David, I'm not going to go to the theology and explanation of pastors. I know pastor is here, but I'm just going to tell you what happened. King Solomon's son from Bethesda was sick, and King Solomon was so devastated. He fasted. He asked God if God can spare his son. But in that event, he took off his clothes, he slept on the floor. Then after the son passed away, they let him know. And King David did one of the things that surprises everybody. When they told him that, what King David did, he said, give me food to eat. Give me something. So he celebrated himself first. He anointed himself first. Then he dressed up and he went, what did he do? He celebrated his past son, which is what the Honorable Annie did. That's why we are here. Another thing I'm going to tell you is the reason of bringing that up is for you to know that dream, sometimes, believe in it, it does happen. It may not happen the same way. There was a young lady whose grandmother passed away when her father was in second grade, 1962. I'm aging myself. So it was devastating to us. And whenever I was with somebody, And my mom, who has passed away since 62, will feel that, and I'll dream of her. So, before she was born, I know everybody knows who she is now, I dreamt of my mom. So the sooner she was born, Mommy was born, so I named her. I never dreamed of my mom again. So celebration can come through that. Celebration is being able to have that in your mind, in your heart, to feel that that person is around you. The spirit is not resting until you appreciate it and you celebrate it. So it's a thank to each and every one of you, both guests and the family members, that this is a great appreciation for what you have done. That will make his soul rest in perfect peace. So the lady I'm talking about is my daughter. Anywhere we have something, at home or somewhere, both Annie and Mike will show up. And she was little, she moves around so fast. Mike has to hold her. Whenever she touches, he's calm. And she will come with him. And if she was here today, I would have probably asked her to give this speech or to perform. The other thing Ben brought was, this is how Mike brings cultural unification. You saw the performance. Why do we bring the performance? Because he has been part of us, both in spirit and in physicals. Mike has participated. He participated in that, he participated in my children's celebration, whether baby shower or birthday. So this is how important Mike is. And when I hear everybody say how good he was at home, it's a great man. It's a great and honorable man. I looked through the program. I saw how Mike was at home, how Mike was at school, and we are all a similar age group. He might be older than me, but that tells us whoever is here, celebrate his life. Don't go talk things that's not necessary. She doesn't need to hear that unnecessary argument or questioning about her stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. Continue with the celebration of life.
It's getting to that time. If we're gonna have to start wrapping up just a little bit, the time is running out. We have a couple more reflections to get through, but first, do you remember the beginning of the program when we said if you have a ribbon on your chair, there's a special prize waiting for you? Remember that? I don't remember that. Do you guys remember that? Y'all do? Alright, so I guess it's time to tell you guys what you won. If you have the ribbon on your chair, congratulations! The beautiful centerpieces in front of you and the amazing pictures of our papa in front of you are yours for the taking. If you do not want it, there's still time for bargaining. I hear people are accepting money, maybe raffle tickets, winning raffle tickets, maybe, but congratulations, the flowers and the picture are yours. As you guys celebrate winning this amazing centerpiece, I would like to welcome to the stage Mr. Dad Samuels to give their reflection.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I
Michael Stafford. We are here in his honor. What a great soul. What a big soul. He left something great for each one of us to follow, walk in his footsteps. My brother, you are in paradise, and I do not envy you. I met Mike in 1990. I had just moved to Carson City, not too far from us, here, and I was introduced to him by Mr. Jibril Cole. Jibril told me when I moved to Carson that there is somebody there who shared the same temperament like mine. And I visited them. I visited the house, I met Mike and his family, and we had a good relationship from that day. And from then on, Mike became my brother. Not only physical brother, but brother in soul, because we share a lot in common in terms of what we think, how we act, and how we do bring up our families, because he had a young family then. And from then on, Mike introduced me to his group of friends, and we would take trips to Catalina Island. I remember we spent a weekend there in Catalina Island, and we rented a boat. And when we came back, we would have, just general social get-together. We would watch the Super Bowl. He would invite me to his house, and I would invite him to mine. And when Melita was about to get married, he asked me, he said, can you be a godfather to her? He said, that was a great honor for you to ask me to be a father to your daughter. Of course, I would do that. And the relationship grew again from there. I was going to Freetown one time, and he said, can you visit my mom? And I went there and I visited with the mom. And when the mom received me, she mentioned to me that I know you. I said, how do you know me? This is the first time we met. She said, I know you through Mike. Because Mike has told me about you. And whatever he told me about you, you are his brother from a different mother. And I appreciated that. And from there on, we went to business. And I was in a position at work where I award contracts to different vendors to do certain tasks. And Mike was an electrician, and I, kind of gave him an opportunity to bid on contracts. And he would bid, and he would come in as the lowest bid. But not only the lowest bid, but he would do the job. And I would offer him jobs. And he would perform satisfactorily. And I appreciated that. And from there on, the relationship grew again to the point where we became spiritual friends. I introduced him to the church that I attended. And he visited a few times and with his family, and they liked it, and they became members of the church. And they are staunch members of the church, and it's been some time. And I appreciate that. Before going or saying much, I know my time is up, but I want to thank you all for coming. And Mike has been a different person to each one of us, and that's how we get to know people. It's a building block. We all cannot be the same at the same time to everyone. But this is my experience with Mike, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
special guest that just wanted to come and grace these floors. I hear the mayor of Carson is here and wants to say a couple words.
Well, good evening, everyone. How are you? I'm going to be brief and respect your time. He has affected everyone that's in this room, so let's give him a round of applause. And to his lovely wife, who is my neighbor, and he was also, keep on doing what you do. From the 98,000 residents I serve, come on, I have a certificate for you. Real quick, Annie. Family. They're very important in the city of Carson. I had sent you out this certificate before, but it says in love remembering the city council in its deepest sympathy and passing of Michael Stafford II, in whose memory the city adjourned in tribute and reverence. We did this some time ago, but September 5th.
It seems niche.
Yes, so it's from your mayor and the members of the city council, but he touched everyone's life that's here, so I did not say anything else about how great this man was, because if he wasn't great, you wouldn't be here, right? Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. And let's vote her again for the city of Carson. She's doing a wonderful job.
Thank you so much. And with that, I'd like to bring to the stage Dr. Malcolm Finney.
Thank you. Before I start, I just want to go through, I think, what the sentiments that Nelita expressed in the program, where she said that one of her dad's friends, when they went to express their condolences, said, "Your father was a great man. He was the greatest man I've ever known, the greatest man I've ever lived." And I don't want to claim that I was the one that said so, but those sentiments clearly expressed my sentiments of Mike. My family got to know Mike in 1999 when we moved from Canada to the United States. And an acquaintance said to me, if you want to meet people in Sierra Leone, in Southern California, contact Mike Stafford. And she gave me Mike's number. I got here, contacted Mike, never knew him, he never knew me. And he said, come over on Saturday and we'll talk. And I went over, had a conversation with Mike, and Mike said, you know what I'll do is, every time we have an event, you and your family will be invited, and we'll bring you over as our special guests. So through my family, my wife Edith, myself, and my kids, got to know a lot of the people that we now know in Southern California through Mike's generosity. I remember our Thanksgiving weekend, he was going out of town to one of his residences in Tehachapi, and he called me and he said, what are you doing over the Thanksgiving break? And I said, something quiet. And he said, why don't you and your family come over and join us and some friends there? And we were very thankful. When Mike and his friends went to New Year's Eve in Vegas, I think someone mentioned that, he invited us over too. And of course, I'll never forget the New Year's Eve parties we had at Mike's place. You know, it was so enjoyable. And in fact, Mike and his wife, Annie, tried to get my family to move from Lakewood to Carson. They always said, Lakewood people there are not very friendly. Move to Carson and you're going to have a lot of friendly people. In closing, what I was going to draw your attention to is a statement that is made, credited to Maya Angelou, I think the inside cover of the back page. And it says, people people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.
That's right.
And I think the way Mike made us feel, and the way Mike made every one of you feel, I think most of us will never forget that. And I would just like to read just a couple of lines from a poem by Henry Longfellow. It says, "Lives of great men all remind us we can make our lives sublime, and departing leave behind us footprints in the sands of time." So I believe that Mike has left behind footprints for her family, for her friends, and for her loved ones to follow throughout their life's journeys. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And last but not least, we have Mrs. Martina Rogers. Here to finish us out with the reflections, Mrs. Martina Rogers. Oh, there she is. Let's give her an hand.
Hi everybody. I know we're here to talk about Cousin Mike. I always call him Cousin Mike. Cousin Mike, when he left Sierra Leone, I was in my early 20s. And when I came back here in 91, there was a reunion. And this man has never left me. He was my financial advisor. He was my go-to person when every time I want to make like a big purchase or talk about my kids or going through what I'm going through, I will always call Mike. Even up till the time he was sick, I will call Mike. I used to feel selfish, calling him, talking to him about my problems. And this man, I know he's sick, but he will always give me the family advice that I needed. One thing he always tell me is, Mati, work hard and play hard. And he always say, if you want to make any purchase, always pay cash. That rings, and I always take that and I take that to my boys. Cousin Mike was a really big pillar in my life. I miss him now. I'll miss him tomorrow. I will miss him forever. But I have Mama Annie. I call her Mama Annie because we speak like mother and child. 2 days ago, I was very, very sick. Mama Annie called me. We spoke for hours. We spoke about Cousin Mike. We spoke about personal things. And she turned into Cousin Mike. And she gave me some advice that I will never forget. So, Mama Annie, I don't know if you're ready for the challenge, but I will be calling you because I need the advice. Thank you.
So, if you're lucky enough, as we are closing out this amazing celebration of life, we want to give away some gifts, so you can celebrate with another gift that you can get yourself. So, hopefully, you kept your tickets that we gave out. These are raffle tickets. My lovely assistant, Chris Leone, is going to be picking out these raffle tickets. And as we roll it around, there's no cheating involved. We are going to be picking out, selecting 4 tickets. What's up for grabs is a $25 Target gift card, a $50 Macy's gift card, and 2 Visa gift cards worth $50. Just plain money. Spend it wherever. All right, are you ready? First one up is the Target gift card. Someone in the crowd will have to say stop. All right, look at your numbers. 430177.
I think this is a big, it's all the family winning.
All right, y'all. It's not fixed, I promise. I'm so sorry, y'all. We got one more, one lucky one. Let's praise your number. I'll go keep on one. I don't even have a raffle ticket, okay? All right, let's spin it. Okay, just spin my number because I'm Someone say so? Yeah, go.
You wanna get what you want when I'm done, baby. I know you. Just one way we open reception. I know more than you. You wanna get what you want when I'm done.
All right, y'all. This is it. Lucky number 430221. 430221. Oh. Also, if you lost an earring or this beautiful piece of jewelry, please come and collect it. It will be in my pocket after this evening. And with that, I would like to call up all of the grandchildren. And if you forgot who that is, I will name you out. Me, Orlando Johnson Jr., Richard McCarthy Jr., Paige McCarthy Jr., Jacob Johnson, and I am Stafford. All the grandchildren, come on up here. Never called your names, and you also know it's your grandchild. Please come to the stage. Pero no, Felipe.
Son de aluminio, desechables no.
Yes, as we are closing out, us grandchildren would like to give a vote of thanks. Thank you so much for coming here and sharing your stories. It really shows to how many people my grandfather touched in his life. All day you heard that my grandfather was a loving man, an amazing husband, family-oriented, dedicated, amazing entrepreneur. He's just amazing all around. But looking at all your faces, I know he truly cared about each and every one of you. He truly touched your lives in a way that you felt was so amazing that you came and showed your support as we welcomed him home, as he was welcomed home. Come back. So I would just like to say thank you from his first sweetheart. Just hearing you and seeing all of you, we're so grateful that you all can make it out today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we hope to see you again at the next party. This is a celebration of life, and as you know, sometimes death does bring us together. As what we've learned is that we need to live in the moment and we need to live now. So next time there's that party, you're like, oh, maybe I don't want to go, or maybe there's that person you haven't spoken to in a while. Pick up that phone, call them, text them. If you're thinking about them, they might be thinking about you too. Next time you hear about that event, you're like, oh, you don't want to go. Just go, forget about it. It's only one event. Thank you so much for being here and being a part of our family.
That was awesome, man.
And God bless and have an amazing rest of your day. We're going to dance out now.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Jeline a hand of applause, please. Richard, Mike will be very proud of you.
It's shocking, it's electric. Take the step with electric, move with electric. You got to go away, it's electric. You can't hold it, it's electric. And you know it's there. And there and everywhere. I got to move. I'm going on a party ride. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. You can't resist it. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. You can't do about it. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Since the big Miss Molly, she's keeping them dolls. Move with electric. Sure, at the book. You don't wanna lose it. It's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. You got to use it. It's electric. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Club is closed. You don't wanna leave cause you love it. Something ain't right. Bad about all alone. You don't have a wife. These ladies ain't feeling you. They don't wanna know what you can really do. They just wanna make you disappear. Get the fuck out of my ear. Take that shit back over there. Go away. She don't wanna know the player. What you gotta say? Just like this. Loud as you can. Say, oh, that beat 5 minutes ago. You was thinking wooshy. Roll out with you and give you some. I don't think that's going down, but you don't wanna go home, man.
It's time to go out my face. You better get up out my face. Get up out my face. You need to get up out my face. It's time to go out my face. You better get up out my face. Get up out my face. You need to get up out my face. It's time to go.
To my house with a maxi pack. You going home in a taxi cab. No more limos, run the needle. We might need stitches, this one's a bleeder. Grab it, girl, it's time to go. You look good, but you ain't my kind of. Another time, on another day. We can hook up, make love and play. It really can't happen no other way. Girl, do you hear what a brother say? Don't leave anything in my room. I got another free, she'll be here soon. She might not be as wild as you. It's 4 a.m. and right now she do. She's not a sugar freak, and she's not a. But when she gets here, you gotta know.
It's time to go out my face. You better get up out my face. Out my face. You need to get out my face. Go out my face. You better get up out my face. Out my face.
Good job, good job, good job, good job.
That's the man himself. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good to see you. Good to see you. When man don't find, don't find. You like how we did, You compete for me. Yeah, you compete for me. How do I see? Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Vaseline, how are you, sir? Yes. 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 Okay. Yeah.